What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Top Market Trading here, and today let's talk about GrowGeneration, ticker symbol GRWG. And in this video, I'm going to go over why I think GrowGeneration is the best cannabis stock going into the future, and also why I think GrowGeneration is going to hit $100 by the end of the year. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys go down below, hit the subscribe button, and also check out my channel. I put out a bunch of stock videos about the top stocks going into 2021 that you guys definitely don't want to miss out on. So on that note, guys, let's get into the video. Now, GrowGeneration operates in the cannabis sector, and as you can see here, they do differ from other cannabis companies like TrueLeaf, ACB, and Tilray. They mainly focus on hydroponics and the products used to grow cannabis. And as you can see here, they focus mainly on light fixtures, nutrients, seeds, and other growing media systems. And that really is going to play into effect on the share price for GrowGeneration due to the fact that they are in a separate niche that really doesn't have that much competition. GrowGeneration has a market cap of $3 billion, and if we go ahead and take a look at their revenue reports, we can see that in 2015 they did report a revenue of $3 million, but after year-over-year increases all the way up until 2019, you can see that they did make up to $80 million in revenue. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at this article by Motley Fool, we can see that GrowGeneration reported a stunning 153% year-over-year revenue increase to $55 million in the third quarter of 2020. Gross profit more than doubled to 14.6 million from 6.5 million in the same period. Now, guys, this is huge. With GrowGeneration not really in debt and their year-over-year revenue increase over 100%, that means by the end of 2021, we can really see some big movements in share price from GrowGeneration. Now, we also got to keep in mind that the Blue Party is really trying to push legal cannabis across the states. So if this can happen, then I do not doubt that GrowGeneration can hit that $100 price target that we predicted. Now, guys, you're probably thinking, oh, GrowGeneration to $100 by the end of the year, that's got to be insane. Well, I'm about to drop some big news that's going to make you change your mind. So GrowGeneration, they have a very special acquisition strategy that they're going for, and it's almost like monopolizing their little niche in the cannabis sector. So like I said earlier, they want to become more of like the Home Depot, the Lowe's of the cannabis sector, selling the products you need to cultivate cannabis. So as you can see here, what they've been doing is they've been going to every legal state and they've just been buying the largest indoor-outdoor hydroponics depot in every state. And as you can see here, on October 12th, they bought out Arizona's largest indoor-outdoor gardening center. And on top of that, they even went to other states like California to buy grassroots. And as you can see, if you go to each state and just buy out the biggest competition that you have, and the competition's already very small in that niche for them, then who else is going to compete with you? So if GrowGeneration just keeps going in and buying out their competition, then they're not going to have any competition and they're going to dominate the market. So this is why you guys should be focused on GrowGeneration. And recently, if we go to the news here, you can see that they just acquired Maine-based Grow Depot, um, and that's huge. They bought a 2-store chain in Maine, and they also went to Washington to buy a based indoor gardening and lighting center. And guys, that's huge. They're just going to every legal state and just dominating. So going into 2021, I really don't doubt that this could hit $100 easily. Now, for those of you that want to get into GrowGeneration, I'm going to go ahead and go over a couple of key support and resistance levels that you guys should be watching for that will better help you guys gauge your entries and exits better. So the first level of support that we're going to be looking at is here at the $58.19 line. As you can see in today's trading session, it did touch this line a couple of times and bounce back from it. And it also did that in Friday's trading session as well, acting as a resistance here at this line. And as you can see, once it broke that resistance line, it just shot up to hit all-time highs of around $63. Now, since it did act as a resistance in Friday's trading session and in today's trading session earlier, now that it broke it, it's going to turn into our support level. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and draw a line here at the $58.19 line. Now, the second level of support that we're going to be looking at in GRWG is here closer to the share price. It's going to be at the $61.89 line. And as you can see here, I already drew a line going through the candles, and it does manage to touch the support line and tend to bounce off of it. As you can see here, it did once right here, and it did dip below the second level of support, but then shot right back up after. So heading into tomorrow's trading session, this is going to be our second level of support that we're going to be looking at. Now for resistance, since Grow Generation did just hit its all-time high, I'm going to go ahead and draw a resistance line here at the 63 area. Now, we don't really know what's going to happen in Grow Generation going into tomorrow. That really just depends on the volume of trading that comes in and if there's any news or if the momentum's still going to pick up. So honestly, what I would do is I would play it by ear. And as you can see here, after drawing the second level of support and the first level of resistance, we created a little channel here. Now, as you can see here, it's been trading in between this channel, showing some signs of consolidation, but it is pushing up a little bit. As you can see, towards the end of the trading day, it did manage to push up to retest that resistance line that I just drew out. So here at the 63 line. Now, heading into tomorrow's trading session, we know that GRWG did close out aftermarket at $63.50. So if it can break $63.50 going into tomorrow's trading session, then the next level of resistance that I'm going to be looking at is the $65 line. If you guys aren't using RSI indicators on your charts, I would highly suggest that you start doing so. And as you can see here, the RSI level for GRWG is approaching 70. And when it approaches 70, as you can see here in the earlier trading sessions, it means that it's becoming very overbought. So once it starts getting above 70, people are starting to look to sell out. So as you can see here, it did hit 75, which was our peak, or one of the peaks, and then right after it hit that, it just dipped a little bit, right? So what we want to do is we want to wait for a dip in RSI, maybe around the 40 range or 30 range. Whenever it dips down to 40, as you can see right here, if you line that up, that would have been $56. If you got in right here when it was at 40 RSI, you could have easily rode it from 56 all the way up to $63 where it's at now. So definitely keep an eye on RSI and learn how to use it because it can definitely help you guys out in your trades. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go down below, hit the thumbs up button, and also let me know down in the comments what you guys think about GRWG heading into 2021. And on that note, guys, good luck in your trading session tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.